Hello everyone, it's Mr. Pierre again. I'm here with another tutorial video to show you guys how to have your Chromebook read something back to you. So the text-to-speech feature. I'm going to go through and show you exactly how to do that, and also some of the features that you can use within the text-to-speech feature. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to present my screen, and then I am going to get right to it. Okay, so as we get loaded up here, we're working a little slow. The first thing that you want to do is you take your Chromebook and go to the time. So most people's time is down here in the bottom right corner. Mr. Pierre moved his because he doesn't like it there. So his is over here on this side. So this right here is my time, 10:43. For most people, typically this, unless you've changed it, this right here is going to be in the bottom right-hand corner, right over here. So you're going to go over here and you're going to click on this time, and it's going to pull up this feature for you. Okay, this is kind of like your control dock where you can control lots of different things. And from here, once you have this open, you want to click on settings. So you're going to open your settings. Great. And once your settings are open, you're going to go down to advanced. Click on advanced. Open up all those tabs. Then scroll all the way down until you find this little person here and accessibility. So click on the person. And then you're going to manage accessibility features. Click on the arrow. Okay, once you're here, you're in the right window. And you can see right here, we have text to speech right there. You have a couple different options. You have the spoken feedback, the selected speech, and then your settings. And we'll get into the settings in a little bit. I'm not a fan of this spoken feedback. That's a little bit more complex. I think this one is very simple. So we're just going to turn this on right here. Okay, and we're going to come back to these settings in a little bit and talk about our select to speak settings. But first, I'm going to show you guys how this works. So we've turned it on. Congratulations. Then just any sort of document will work. Anything that has any sort of work that you need to be read to you. And the first thing you have to do is you have to highlight your text. Okay, highlight the text that you want. I want it to read this to me. So that's what I'm going to highlight. Then from there, you need to press two buttons on your keyboard. Directly on the other side of your keyboard from where the enter button is, there's a search key, which looks like just a magnifying glass. Okay, that button this is your keyboard. That button's right here. Okay, so there's the enter, complete opposite side. There's your search button. Okay, so you're going to press the search button and S right here. Search and S at the same exact time. You can see it there. Search S. Search S. Press those two buttons at the same time. Okay, so we go back to what's highlighted on my keyboard. I'm going to press search and S, and it will read it to me. Highlight, search, S.
Rudyard Kipling was a British short story writer, poet, and novelist, considered one of the most popular writers in Britain during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Kipling eventually won the Nobel Prize in Literature.
All right. So we were a little laggy there. And if you noticed, when I pressed search and S, I had a little ring that popped up around my screen, and that lets me know that it's working. Okay, so that popped up right around up here. My computer is acting a little slow. It's the first time I turned on my Chromebook this morning, so I apologize if it's going a little slow. But we just press search and S, and it will read anything to us. Now, what I wanted to do is I wanted to quickly go over some of the features as well. So we're going to go back to where we were before, click on the time, open the settings, advanced, accessibility. Manage accessibility features. Okay, so here we are. We have a couple other settings. We can select the rate of speed. We can have it be louder, or we can have it be lower with its pitch. We can have the volume be louder or quieter. We can have the Chromebook read slower to us or faster to us. Just depends on your preference. Okay, so this is in our settings. And then you can also change the language and the accent and things like that. So if we, for instance, put it in French and pressed play.
Hi there, I'm your text-to-speech voice.
Okay, so there's lots of different options here for that as well. All sorts of languages. We're going to leave it on English. So you can do that there. And you can also change the color of the highlighted text. So you can have it be color for the highlighted words, be any of those colors. You can have it be a dark background or a light background, whatever your preference is. I know some people really prefer the dark background. Okay, so that's how we manage our text to speech. I hope that all of you found it informative. I'll be back with another video at some point, I'm sure, but I hope you guys have a good day. Thanks.